Hello? Um, hey, hello, this is Zachary from Zachary 3D Prints here on my attic, the Fanatic attic. Um, yeah, first official, testing live stream with Melt. We are not melting, but I am streaming. Oh, yes, I do. Yeah, so basically this is testing how my MacBook works wirelessly. So far I'm pushing out 10 kilobit per second. Let's click here on something outside of the border. Oh yeah, it's pushing out. Nice. Take that, OBS. So yeah, I've got a one camera only here, and I'm using a simple setup at this moment. Just this, up and down desk that I had under my normal desk. And I was really trying to see how this stream is going. Like mentioned, it is a wired connection. So I'll be waiting till people hopping into the chat. So if you are here and you see this stream, say hi. Oh, now I finally see a line. Oh, okay. So anyways, usually I have a three-screen setup. Yeah, three screens setup, where the middle screen is the broadcasting system. On the left side, I've got my YouTube backend, and on the other side, I have whatever I have. But at this moment, yeah, sometimes I'm watching the bigger screen, so it looks weird. I don't have a second camera here, so I have to do with what I have. Hey Tunkai, welcome to this live stream. Yeah, like mentioned, brand new studio. The big. What is happening there? The stream is still going, right? Attic looks great. Oh, thanks. Is the stream still going? Wait, I will click here on. Oh, okay. Oh, this is so weird. Yeah, so officially I'm streaming for 7 minutes. Stream stopped and resumed for me in a few seconds. Oh yeah, I don't know what happened. I'm using Melt, and it's a pretty new software for for live streams. So I'm just testing out. Attic looks great. Oh, thanks. I cannot show everything at this moment because I'm still planning in order to set everything correctly. I was planning to put my desk on the side, and uh, maybe you will see this as a back end or as a backdrop. So the microphone is also working. Nice. It's working for me now without issues. Cool. That is what I want. Cheers. My studio downstairs where I usually sit, it's a total mess. I technically can go downstairs and continue the stream there, but then I have to reconnect with OBS. So I don't want to do that, and it's called basically testing the new studio, also testing my MacBook Pro as well, because my main desktop is coming here, but also my MacBook, and the MacBook I'm going to test out how well it will do, because that one I'm going to maybe use for my workbench if I'm doing live streams from there. Enjoy the drink, you earned it. It's still not finished. There are a lot of things that I still need to do. I also don't have something to cover the door because I don't have any door. It's just a big hole in the wall. Yeah, I mean, doors are basically not really, no. If you are talking about a door, you're talking about the hole in a wall, what also can mean the part where you are going through. Yeah, something like that. My desk is standing full with boxes, tools, prints, a lot of stuff, because two shelves, or no, basically one shelf, the shelf with the printers next to the door, they were still, those are all here. I've got all the Prussias or Prussia clones. I have all in here. Also the filament, it is actually looking pretty nice. It's going to be spacious. Yeah, I can use a curtain. The thing is, it needs to be a sound dampening curtain. I don't know. I do have a doorpost that I still need to install, but I also need to check out what the smallest door size is, and from that point how wide and high the doors can be. I can also make my own door. I don't mean printing. At first I was thinking about a sliding door, but then I need to put the shelves a little bit off the wall. Yeah, I can technically make one. Yeah, I can make a sliding door. And then insulate it very well. Yeah, there were moments like I think Sunday. Maybe you got the frustration in the video from today. I did record as much as possible without making a whole documentary about it, or maybe it was a documentary without the DIYing. I mean, I'm testing out if people like this type of content. you won't be surprised what things I have in mind. Because within the range of 3D printing, you can do a lot. I've got now different kind of tools here that I can use in the future as well. The space, I don't want to say it's limited. It's more than I used to have. I I went from 6 square meters to like in this room like 12, 13 square meters, and I didn't count the other side on the part where you come on in the attic. That is Zach the carpenter talking. He's building everything himself nowadays, yeah. So I'm very curious. What else? I do have some ideas, but still, I want to be a learning channel, a news channel, a channel for reviews, for how to troubleshoot things, these kind of things. I love the updates between it's your content, do as you please, but that is also coming with a cost, because not everybody like, let's say it like this, if you are a YouTube channel member or you are a subscriber and you watch my videos on a regular basis, you can appreciate these type of videos as well. But for the people who don't know the channel, they see like the ultimate 3D printing attic or the studio. They don't have the feeling with that. I did a test on my work laptop. I searched for 3D printing attic and bang! There are my videos popping up as well. There are some other images and videos as well. But hey, just like with the CTC Prussias, I made so many videos. If you're looking at those on Google, you will find my videos as well. Dominating. But basically, I mean, like, I have so many possibilities. It's not all looking perfect here, by far. If I'm looking to the work myself, a lot of places I need to finish the trims on the outer edge. Very clearly visible that that I did a very terrible job. So I need to buy some corner profiles that I can, glue on that part, so that looks a little bit better. I was thinking like, oh, I can put some wallpaper to some of the walls, making it even more immersive, if you can call it like that. Yeah. Also, the wall here on the side, there are some gaps in between. Now the thing is, when I was going with the paint roller over it, I heard the wood cracking. Not cracking in the not as in that the wood is breaking, but it's flexible. Yeah, I saw them popping up when I was fixing my original MK2 because I needed to customize Marlin Prusia version. Yeah, I don't know what I did, but I made it very custom. I did really customize it. I used even an ANET board in there and made my own custom Marlin on there so that it almost felt like a Prusia kind of thing. because basically it doesn't matter which kind of board you throw in there, but if you are going to flash shift firmware onto the board, um, I don't know what I was thinking back then, but I didn't manage it. And I went from the those screw rods that come with the CTC Prusa clone to, I think, a two starter or single starter. Because there at that moment I learned you have the screw rod, you have normal lead screws with single start, double start, or even four start. Hey Steph, welcome to this live stream. I need to change some parameters like maximum Z height. I use your videos and Chris Riley. Oh, am I, is my name mentioned together with Chris Riley? That is wild. Yeah, I talked with Chris Riley. He is an amazing dude. I hope to catch him this year at 3D Printopia because I missed him last year. Yeah, I'm wired to the internet now instead of Wi-Fi in the attic. I drill, you know, if people are drilling holes for maybe some wiring, usually they go from down to up. And I was thinking, like, I know roughly where the hole is going to be and where it ends up in our bedroom. Our bedroom. So I was drilling here in the corner. I was drilling a hole. I didn't want to do that in the flooring because there is the old carpet underneath and also the new flooring. So changing between drill bits I couldn't do because the connectors for the RJ45 are like roughly 20. So I didn't have that big drill bit, just a speed drill. But then you have this big of a tip, and you know, I didn't want to do that. So I was like, yeah, back here you have those nice space with concrete already. So if I can drill the hole there, I first need to check for the, you know, the concrete drill and the bore, the bore hammer, and yeah, it could fit in there, but I had to sit in a certain angle in order to fix that. And you know, concrete has this rebar inside, and just like in the living room where I start drilling a hole and ending up on the rebar, I had to go a little bit diagonally in order to avoid sitting on the rebar again. Here I had exactly the same thing. I don't need a metal detector because I'm the human embodiment of a metal detector, because the first drill, the first hole that I drilled was on the rebar. Yeah, it's crazy. Riley, nice guy. Yeah. So yeah, almost settled. There are a lot of things that I still need to get here. Now it looks a little bit messy, messy. But this corner, except for the parts that I hope I can move my screen a little bit without. No, I'm not going to try that. Because if the connection breaks, no. Maybe, maybe, video source. Can I? Oh, yeah. Oh, this. You see that? Okay, so if so, this is the first part. That works really well. Oh my gosh! Drill hammer. Yeah, I don't know. Um, so yeah, that 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 was one complete shelf stacked together. I need to, you know, those little corners. They have this protective plastic underneath, so I need to see if I can print them for that one, because now it's just a tiny metal part, um, tiny metal part that it's not most ideal at this moment. And if I'm moving the racking a little bit, what happens? That one moves very easily. Okay, now it's even more. Um, it's a little bit heavier, but still over the flooring it's sliding smoothly. That one, however, it's thin, and I need to take things off the shelf in order to move it correctly. So this is basically how it now looks like. There are some printers on the workbench. It is looking pretty cool. Yeah, so I still need to install the doors there, but small steps, and I think the more I be in this room, the better it would be, right? And then here in this corner, the nice cute printers, the Vorons, and here the Creality and the threes. I need to see, because I don't want to have, yeah. Hey, 3D Medic fans. Just a second, I'm going to get something. let's see how this works. Yeah, the camera is a little bit heavy. Let's see if I can bring the camera back. What is the green thing on the floor? Is that the CTC? No, it is the. It's a more official Prusa. Can you hear, by the way, the audio pretty well, or? Let's see. I'm trying to see what I can do with this. The camera again. Oh. Music is not. Hey, 3D Medic fans, how are you doing? Welcome to the stream. NYCRL. How's the build? It's going fine. It's doing great. I'm happy with the results so far. There are some things, because I'm very critical to myself, or critic to myself. There are some things that still need to be. I don't want to say made perfect, but I can still work on that. I can, because I spend more time here, the improvements are coming, you know. Studio mixer. If I click on ads. So. Oh, that is how I did it last time. Just a second. Yeah, this is melt, so media source. No. Hey, non-stick, welcome. Sorry, on my phone. Sorry, on my Mac. Yeah, it's basically Wednesday. I don't want to make a trending out of it to stream 2 times in a week, but I was at the point like my desk in the studio is really filled with different kind of stuff. Uh, maybe I still will need to clean that up, but yeah, I'm sorry, dude. I'm on the Mac with my monster. But Friday, I also want to do a live stream from this space. But seeing how many things I still need to do, I'm just testing this setup out. Tomorrow, I will have more time. I can move more stuff to the attic. Fingers crossed, because I want to move some of the other shelves in here, so that I can move like the Bamboo Labs, the Creality K1. I try to do the Super Racer, but the thing is heavy and huge. So I'm going to use some straps that are pretty long that I used for the OSB plates to bring home. So I was thinking to wrap it up and then lift it from the second floor to the attic floor. Just testing some things out in Melt, because on my desktop I have Melt on there, but I'm just trying things out. If I if I were there, I help you. Ah, thank you, man. I know you would. So the stream seems to go smoothly, so I'm happy. I'm using the standard HD camera. It's not the best. I see if I can take from the maybe I can use these. Maybe I can use the DSLR together with the capture card or the capture from Elgato. Yeah, yeah, that's it's just a highlight. Wait, I can move, I can remove it. Um, Now it's gone. was just curious. Aww. So the build is going fine. I'm very happy with the results here in the attic. Stream seems to be holding up pretty well. I don't know what happened before, because I had a little technical issue. The stream did restart. Tunkai did notice that. Yeah. So far so good. Yeah, things like my desk. It's a big heavy plate. I need to disassemble the whole desk. And then I can move them parts up. But I think that I will do that maybe on Sunday. So yeah, I don't know. But I'm also still thinking about it because now you have my window as a backdrop. I can also, if you have a second, I'm going to take the other webcam, the top camera, and then I'm going to use that. I will be right back, just a second. And let's see. And now I can. So, I think that this is a little bit better. But now I need to look up like that. Hey, Montana Maker! Welcome to this live stream. Heavy plate and then got an ad. Wow. YouTube ads are working. Yeah, I mean, like, for the people who coming to the stream more often, did you notice how many times that I used the MacBook Pro in combination with OBS, and then seeing that I had some delays and some cutouts and stuff like that? Now, I'm pushing out the same amount of bitrate, so 10,000 kilobit per second, as I normally would do on my desktop, which is crazy. And I'm looking now to my footage from this camera, this one, and it's clear. It's nice, right? And that is the thing with Melt. Melt is a very light software for, you know, doing live streams. So it runs fine. Antenna Maker. Hi everyone, liking the remodel. Yeah, I'm very happy. I did have some names on the wall in the studio. The same thing I want to do here, but I want to find a spot where I can stick it to it, and then it will be looking nice. But like the YouTube letters, I think I need to use the painter's tape in order to keep the spacing and everything nice. Cleavage. Did you get some cleavage? Yeah. Yeah, the tabletop from the desk, it's heavy, but I need to see which part that I can take off and unscrew it, and then bringing it in sections to the attic. On the reflection. Yeah, I've got also a little curtain that I can move down. It's going very easily downwards to close it, you know, but then getting it back up, it's not that easy and simple. So I need to repaint the whole window, so that is having a very nice fresh paint job, and yeah, cleaning the window so that's also clear view. So now I was thinking about it to have the desk standing like that for today, but I was like, yeah, but that's not looking nice at all on there, you know. So I moved it a 90 degrees, and I was like, wait a second, I can also put my normal desk like this, but then we have this wood part here, a huge beam, and I can now already tell that if I'm going to stand up, I will bump my head against it. So probably I won't do that. Nothing like a bit of man chest. I miss my old room in the roof of my parents' old house. Oh, was it a big room? How long do you live at the place where you're living now? We need you to have a working head. Wow. Sometimes it's abandoning me for no particular reason. How bigger than you currently have? Mm. Mm. Yeah, correct. It didn't. Floor space was bigger. Yeah, I mean, if you put some dormers on the for the attic, then you can make it much more spacier. Because even though even though the ceiling height is like in my case 2 meter 10 ish, um, I can clearly stand without any issues. But things like Delta printers are going to be a problem in the future, because if you think about it, the I don't want to put a Delta printer all the way on the floor, but Delta printers in general are tall. So on the wall, the crazy banded wall, um, I want to put there two shelves, 180 high or 180 high, and so there will be a low section like I have here for the shelves. I have one or two printers standing next to each other. Then another section where I can put printers, and then on top of it, some filaments, some tools, some other stuff. That everything is nice and clean, and everything looks basically the same. Now, not all printers are looking the same, or nowadays they are looking the same, but the ones that I have, they don't look all the same. Especially the cuties are big and bulky, so I need to find something for that. Hey, Alvin Prince, how are you doing? Hey, how are you doing? 1977 all out. I wish I had a 3D printer again. Misprint? What? You don't have any printers anymore? I really need to try my V400s. Oh! Yeah, today I wanted to bring the Super Racer up, but most of the i3 style printers, you take them in the middle bar and then you hold it up like that, and then you can easily bring it upstairs. Because I need one hand to grab the ladder. So I am going to install a electric hoist to lift all printers up. Not now at this moment, but in the future, if I get new printers or do other stuff where I need to, move the printers one floor up or one floor down, I have a electric hinge to do that. No, not hinge, hoist. Tackle. Old Ender 3 Pros MIK1, so much problems. Good Abend. Oh yeah, yeah, the weather is nice. Some nice vitamin D's. Very nice. I like some nice weather. Yeah. Where during the day, I don't know if you saw that in one of those videos, but it's so nice. So I was planning to put shelves here, but I reconsidered doing that because during breaks I was sitting here watching outside. It's so relaxing. Yeah, it's nice weather. Yeah. Vitamins. Oder Vitamine. So wie in German. But you don't have any 3D printers anymore? If you want a Creality KA, I have one. Like, you can get it. But you quit printing? But you missed it. I missed printing. Yeah, hit me up on one of the socials. Send me a direct message and let me know what the issue is. Maybe I can help you with a printer again. Yeah, I know my languages. Hey, have a good night, man. Sleep well. And some tech stuff. Yeah, if you want, you feel free to send me a direct message on Facebook, maybe Zachary from Bergen. Maybe we can work something out. Because if you are missing printers, maybe I can help you get one. Because I saw also another message from somebody else popping by, and I was like, I know what the problem is and why the person is doing that. I understand, but yeah, I need to get my hands on a lot of filament because I'm going to start 3D print farming soon, as mentioned several times in the videos about the 3D print fanatic. Yeah, going to buy a shipping label printer, a normal desktop laser printer, and I need to get my hands on some, consumables to ship the parcels out. Um, maybe get see for some rates for DHL or maybe some other shippers or forwarders, carriers to pick up the goods on a daily basis. Talk to you soon, man. Yeah, I mean, um, I I haven't used it in a while. I can use it. I don't have any problems with that. But I also, you know, these printers I get for free, like the KA. I've got the V3 Plus. That one I don't put away. But even though I have a bigger space and I have 24 printers in my 6 square meters, there is a way to store all the printers here as well. But I want to keep it spacious. I want to have some room in order to work on projects. My channel is going to be going in the direction of making stuff, using 3D printing, still doing tutorials, still making videos about slicing software, stuff like that. Also do 3D printing news, but I need to see. I'm dying to replace my Ender 3 Pro. I've got two Ender 3 Pros here, and I've got also one on the other side. So future live streams on the workbench are going to be working on printers, working on stuff. I'm thinking about it to actually place an order for the Death Racer from Big Tree Tech. I really want one. I never thought I would say it, but last week I posted on Twitter as first official project that I want to make during live streams in this new space. What do you want to see me build? A Death Racer, a Vorm V0 2.4, or Trident. Maybe I can work something out with LDO, I don't know. Because this thing was fun. During the live stream, this was fun to build. Hello. I had 6 Ender 3 Pros and 1K1 sold them all. I mean, if you can maintain those printers, they can go very long. They will take a little bit time. I mean, like, people try to tinker with a lot of printers, which is nice, which can improve print quality. But if you get already some nice prints out of it in the stock configuration, why would you change it then? Make it faster? Yeah. But maybe it can also be not so beneficial, right? Yeah. Yeah, I fully understand Tunkai. I mean, you can go to Micro Center in the US and buy for $50 a Creality Ender 3 Pro brand new. Sometimes they have those deals. Those steal deals. And then here, for the people in the Netherlands, we have bol.com, and people are still selling those as brand new for more than 150 euros. Whereas I can get for a little bit more money a second edition Creality V3. It's crazy. Probably going to take a year going to build a new makerspace. Oh, yeah. Sometimes I see those Americans Yeah, I think Micro Center would have a problem with the new tariffs. Oh my gosh, that is terrible. Because Micro Center had the tendency to to get really. I don't know how they did it. And sometimes printers for a lot less money. Maybe I should ask them. How many 3D printer manufacturers are there in the US? I know Race 3D, Print Solid, Pruchas. Um, I think there are more 3D printer brands there. Yeah, last week or last 2 weeks, I had contact with somebody from Cyborg, where some of the parts for the metal kit are installed on here. just a few parts, basically. Um, so she reached out to me and asked questions, and then I was like, "What is your purpose? Why are you contacting me? Are you just checking out on me?" And so I asked her, yeah, like, do you want to collaborate with the channel? Send me a printer. And she said, like, no, just. I was like, when a brand is contacting you, and then suddenly like, okay, no, we cannot do. Why are you contacting me then? Just stay away. No, we don't have any micro center here. But if you mean like manufacturers of 3D printers, yes, we have. Ultimaker. It's a Dutch company. We have also filament manufacturers in the Netherlands. And one of them is, or two of them are very close. One is in Belveld, south of Venlo, and they make filament. What was the brand name? Color Fab. And there's also a filament manufacturer in Nijmegen. Yeah, and also one in Helmond. There are even more. Phil Wright, also Dutch filament. No, Foxel is Germany. I mean, like, Real Phil was also company. TM3D filament. No, in Nijmegen there is also a filament manufacturer. I see the coloring. I have seen them so many times, and now I cannot come up with the name of the brand. Form Futura, something like that. Really nice filament. And 3D for Makers, also Dutch filament company. There are a lot of filament manufacturers in the Netherlands actually. And nobody reached out to Zachary 3D prints to promote their filaments. Maybe I need to grow more. Yeah, most of the things, companies, they want to see the size of the channel, and you can have million subscribers, but if nobody actually is watching your content, so getting less views, nobody is really waiting for that. And from a business perspective, I fully understand. I mean, if you have choice between a huge channel with a lot of subscribers, a lot of views, or a small creator with less than 10,000 subscribers and on average like 60k views per month, I know. But on the other side, let's be honest, there are also companies working with some middle-sized channels, sponsoring and sending stuff, and those channels get big really fast. There's also the other side. Where there is a will, there is a way. Something like that. I don't know which famous person said that, but it's not me. I said it now, but I'm just Zach, the 3D print fanatic. Stream is doing well. I'm happy with that. Can I buy my? I can buy my stuff, but what I'm looking for is a company working with me for information, like filament qualities and such. Yeah, but it's basically if you are going to look for filament qualities, you can go for a cheap filament. But not all cheap filament is printing nicely. There's only one brand that had really nice filament for less than 10 euros per spool. And was silk filament from an Area 1 sub-brand called Zacharys. And those were nice. Those spools were a bliss for the eye, and I never understood why or how they do that in order to keep it that cheap. I want to know everything about it, but it's hard to get someone to talk in a company. Yeah, I think and maybe some other people here in the chat can confirm that. Facebook groups is a place to be, because on Twitter it's nice, it's great, but I see a lot of opportunities within Facebook groups, and not being only a member but an active member as well. They will recognize you. Yeah, Stream runs great. Where are they located? Yeah, so Area 1 is also a Chinese company, And they are still no surprise, no, it's now basically only area 1, not surprise anymore. But you could buy like 10 spools of filaments in one bulk buy, and then you could choose certain certain colors. I stopped using Facebook a long time ago. Yeah, but basically what you need to do in order to get the attention, advertise as much as possible. Not too obvious advertising, but showcasing the product, the models, the printer, the stuff that you do. And the more people you attract with it, the more interesting for the companies it is to actually promote their product in your videos as well, or in your social media posts. I hate silk filament. So much problems. Yeah, I had printed those surprise filaments on basically almost all of my printers. And there's the X Plus from QD on my Delta, on the QQS Pro. It was printing nice. Every single printer that I used this filament on was printing nice. And I come from a angle, let's say it angle. Every single time that I was printing at the temperature of 210 degrees. And for me, on most of my printers, 210 was the sweet spot. Can you tell a group that is nice and friendly? I think it's the group from Akuma Mods, the 3D printing resin god. He runs a channel called 3D Printing for Beginners and Noobs, something like that. Let me check. You have also Bamboo Labs printer, Alpha Prints. You can let me see. Let me check. Oh, I also need to print that. Let me check, because usually I most of the time I see posts from them passing by. Oh, no. Please, Artillery, send me one of those new printers. Yeah, basically, if I'm looking now to the group, So, yeah, I've got a group for you. It's called 3D Printing for Noobs. Between brackets, beginners. I don't want to spend too much time. Yeah, yeah. Kavorka Designs, how are you doing? Welcome to the stream. I just 3D print practical prints for myself and friends. Okay, I lied. I also love fidget toys. Those are practical as well, keeping you occupied in the meantime. Hey Zach, Tunkai says, but jokes aside, if you need to clean out printer, I would love to buy one for a reasonable price. Yeah, so hit on the socials, hit me up. I can offer something. But basically, my 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 opinion is in this: if I got a printer from the company, I usually don't sell it. I'm just giving it away because I got it for free. I know where the group started. I don't want to say I was one of the first, but back then it was a really small group. Yeah, I on those groups on Facebook, I should be also more active, but my mind is so occupied with making content for the Wednesday and for the Friday, the attic, also trying to starting up the 3D printing farm as well, figuring things out here also with taxes and shipping and all sorts kind of stuff that comes with print farming, because I want to earn money with printing and selling them. I do have an account on STL Flix for since the beginning of this year, so I really need to start making money in order to gain that back, in order to go for a second year of the subscription, commercial license subscription on STL Flix. The other Snapmaker groups are pretty kind. Yeah, there are some groups that have some amazing people in there, really helpful, not bashing noobs or beginners, because we all have been there, having questions, want to know how things work. When you run into problems, that always people that are there to help each other out, respecting them. I also have your email, if I'm correct. Yeah, sure, do that. Message me there. I can help with any issue directly. Oh, cool. Yeah, I mean, like, if you're on a 3D printing, or if you're printing stuff, it's not a, it's always great to be in a social media group, whether it's on Twitter or on Facebook, Instagram, I don't know. But as long as you are also in contact with like-minded people, printing stuff for fun, for creativity, for DIYing, for helping other people out, it's just amazing to be connected, you know. I like that. I see huge parts of the group passing by when I'm going to those events. It's nice. Sent you a follow-up message, Zach. Let me know if you need my details again. Yeah, sure. I'm going to work that out with also from Polymaker, because you got a roll of filament. I still want you to get it. But I'm also very busy as well. There's one guy who contacted me, really amazing dude. But last weekend was so busy. I worked on my attic till, on Saturday, I worked on my attic till 10 o'clock. No, yeah, 10 o'clock p.m. Then the Sunday I did basically the same thing. Monday I did the same thing. Translucent orange. Yeah, I said it last Friday to you that I will do that, but I'm sorry. I didn't manage it. I didn't. So bad of me. I'm a bad YouTuber. I'm a terrible one. Making a laser shield. Ooh, that's a great purpose. Hey, long day. Fine. 70-kilometer trip with the moped. Going out for dinner and working on my trailer that I'm building. Oh, hey, have a lovely night. Sleep well and have a fun day tomorrow. See you next time, man. Yeah, I have this foldable chair where I'm sitting on, and a very very simple desk. It's crazy, but fun. And with this light, I mean, it's not looking that bad at all, right? So I have a Wi-Fi mesh range extender, stuff like that. I don't know how it's called. I printed brackets for it, so Wi-Fi connection will be here as well. But first I want to know for sure where all the power sockets are going to be. Because I've got a divider box here, or something like that. And so one power line is going that direction, and also getting a split here for the shelves. But basically on each spot I want to have two sockets, or double socket, where I can use some extension cords too, because you know it's easier, it's handier. So one double socket here, one here in the corner, one there where the workbench will be, or is at this moment. The workbench, I'm going to lower it down so that I can sit behind it, so the space between my head and the ceiling is bigger. And yeah, for the shelves, also here in this corner. But I have a divider box where I can go one direction to the street side and one on the garden side, the back side of the house, basically. New home? No. New studio? You have missed out a little bit. The last couple of weeks I was working on my attic. I made a whole playlist out of it. I did do some live streams in the past with a very poor connection. It was awful. Maybe some of the people in the chat still know. But you know, the thing is that now I make this into an official makerspace. Projects are going to be done here. Next week, if I get the money from YouTube, I'm going to order a Death Racer kit from Big Tree Tech. I'm going to check with Big Tree Tech if they can send it me as soon as possible and see if I can manage it to build it before Remurf. Hey, Megamind Nexus, greetings. And Print Outdoors. From the third story. Yeah. So for the layout, it's almost 80-90% sure how the layout will be. Yeah, I've got, instead of 6 square meters, I've got like 12-13 square meters in this room. Next to it there's a smaller room. It's basically like 5 square meters, so I cannot stand everywhere since it is a roof section. But from the space that I do have, I'm going to put my resin printers there on shelves. I hope that I will have enough space to put a chair there, or that I can sit, because the roof that I have here, I also have on the other side as well. So I don't have that much head space, but I can put the shelves like I have here, I can put there as well. So this height. Yeah, I can basically pull here a lever, a handle basically, and make the window open. But on the other side, I've got 2 big windows that can open up. So nice. But I also am thinking about to put some curtains there. So if I do live streams during builds, I have the possibility to close it. So it looks better. So yeah, since I don't want to say that I'm fully installed here, because there are a lot of stuff in my old studio that needs to be moved to the attic. But I was like, yeah, kids are going to bed, I don't want to run the stairs up and down, because it's still foldable, basically foldable or retractable stairs. And that one, yeah. Guess the heads-up display. Live G code. Well, there are some things that I do want to do in how would I say that? I have this idea. I've got the Panda Touch, but I can also put the K Touch on there, clipper. And I've got here 2 printers running clipper. Yeah, this one not really yet at this moment. I still need to do something with that. I'm not really sure if I'm going to do that this coming Friday, since the printer's here but my desk is downstairs. But I want to buy a Raspberry Pi 5, a small display, put it here somewhere on the wall, and actively watch my printers when I am just standing here. So I've got a section where I can put it, and I can monitor without opening my PC. So running basically a Linux version. Well, sir, I'm going about to go live, so I hope you have a great stream and the studio is looking awesome. Oh, thank you, Dan. I know that the K-Touch, if you change the panel touch into the K-Touch, you can add a power supply and select all your clipper-based printers. I don't know if you need to verify or do something else, but I don't think it's that hard. And basically, with the Bambu Labs printers, there are some ideas that I have and maybe I'm going to do, but I need to think that. Yeah, same idea. Yeah, basically, if you are in the same network and you go to the IP address, it doesn't really matter which kind of PC you have, but I can run multiple tabs, or maybe see if there's in Linux a printing monitoring system. And if I can add clipper-based printers like normal Vorons, or some of the other printers like the QD-Tech, the Creality K1, the KA, all the ones that are running Mainsail or Fluid, I can add to them and then watch them. Yeah, so I'm now streaming for 1 hour and 38 minutes, 36 minutes. Yeah. So I will end this live stream in a few minutes, like 15 minutes basically, or maybe sooner, because I feel my eyes getting tired at this moment. Yeah, I mean, like using Melt on my Mac, I didn't know, I wasn't really sure if Melt would work for the Mac as well, and so far it's looking great. I need to check because when I'm seeing myself here on the back end of Melt, or on Melt itself, um, yeah. Usually when I have OBS, I can see myself watching, so that's not that big problem, but now it's looking all weird. I've got a big screen, like 27-inch, standing behind my MacBook as a second monitor. It's a crazy setup. Hey, Science Sniper! There he is! Sorry, dude, that I didn't respond to your Facebook messages. I was very busy, working on the attic till 10 p.m. I did see them, but I couldn't respond because I was too occupied working on the attic, trying to move things to the attic, or basically first finish it. I had to lay the floor. The floor is all laid. The walls are done. Not fully done. I still need to put some covers of paint on there, closing the gaps, the slits, doing some trimming work, and then maybe put some decorations on there, plant, maybe one or two plants, something like that. We have a Roomba, uh, a vacuum cleaning robot in the living room, but it's not working. I was thinking like, hey, I can use it here in my studio, so that I will keep having a clean floor. Hey Marcel, how are you doing? Welcome. Welcome to this live stream. First time being here, right? Oh, Sai Sniper has also a Roomba vacuum cleaner. Yeah, the last times that we used it, we always had the schedule to vacuum clean, you know. Also connected with Google Home. So basically we always said like, hey, vacuum clean, and then yeah. But the problem that we had with this vacuum cleaning robot, that it started, did one or two times, no, 4 rows, then it stopped, moved, went back to the base, and then didn't continue. I cleaned everything. I think I need to clean it again after 2 years. I'm not really sure if the battery is still good. Yeah, maybe I should contact warranty from them and see what's wrong, because it's weird. All sensors are not blocked, and then after a while you get a notification on your phone that you should check a certain sensor, and I'm like, but that one I just cleaned 3 times. Send an email to Sovel and they still didn't respond. For the SV0, for the new Voron clone. Yeah, that's with companies, and I mean, if they reach out to you and you don't respond in time, then you know, skip. Maybe they put you on a blacklist. I don't know. Long time no see. Maybe Tomorrow will be the next time. The Voron Zero, it's next on my desk. Yeah, I know. I have you too next to me. Yeah, so my setup is working here. So what I can maybe do for this Friday live stream, moving this stuff to my workbench, see if I can lower the workbench and use that one to stream from. You will get a little bit different perspective. Yeah, I'm directly connected with Ethernet cable, but I bought a new 8-port router. I've got another one, but I'm going to use the 8-bit router. It's also a 1 gigabit router. I'm going to use for the big wall because there are the most wired printers going to be. Yeah, I have on the shelves in the studio, I've got another switch. I'm also thinking about it to use that switch to one switch on this side. One wire is going this direction for the printers here, and next to it in the other room for the resin printers, maybe some other printers as well. Because I still have 2.50 meters of space back there, so I want to use the full potential of this floor. And yeah, next to my workbench, 2 shelves are going to come there. As far as I can see, if I can use both shelves, 2 printers next to each other, I can place there maybe 8 printers. And then on the bottom I will put the spools of filament, maybe some tools. Underneath the big window, behind my workbench, I'm going to make some shelves for tools. The problem is when Sovo will answer. Oh, is that going to be a problem? I'm heading to bed. Well, good night, Tunkai. Also sent you an email already. Got some upcoming busy days. I will join the stream on Friday again. Okay, cool. See you then. Yeah. I mean, the attic doesn't look perfect at this moment, but still work in progress. But I can use it now, and that's the main goal. Yeah, I think this is successful first stream here. Official stream in the Zachary 3D print fanatic. I think also going to make a logo for somewhere on the wall where is space. I'm I'm back in the background. Oh, really? Hi, Nonstick. Welcome back. Were you gone then? You said you were. 60 frames per second, 10 kilobit per second bitrate. It's nice. Get well soon. Indeed, get well soon, non-stick. So I'm going to end the live stream within a few minutes, or maybe now, basically. Then I'm going downstairs, see if I can make some space in my old studio. You're welcome, dude. Now I need to see which button to push, go offline. So everybody who watched this live stream, and if you are watching the replay of this live stream, if you're not subscribed, subscribe, like this video stream kind of thing, and check out my socials, and you know, make sure to have the notifications on, because this coming Friday I will be streaming again, because live streaming is cool, making videos as well. And Marcel, I will see you tomorrow at work.